now live on Facebook, live on YouTube, ready to conquer the marketing world together. How about you?
What's up, everybody? I'm ready. Yeah, let's conquer.
We did not schedule this. We just felt an impulse to help the world, right?
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of questions, and I said, why don't we just go live and answer this for everybody so everybody gets to learn at the same time.
Let's do it. And we are simultaneous broadcast right now on Facebook and YouTube. And this is going to also be heard as a podcast. So if you guys are tuning in on our podcast, the Facebook Marketing Ninja podcast, I appreciate you guys very much. And thanks for tuning in. And you can check out our YouTube channel, Manuel Suarez, or our Facebook page, Manuel Suarez, if you want to check out the full video experience of this session.
And if you're watching right now, please give us a like, comment, and share all those good things. Subscribe to the channel, etc. That just helps, the algorithm so we can reach more people with this useful information.
Absolutely. So I know we have a lot of questions that have been coming in.
Yeah, let's start with the first one. I'll read the questions for you, and then I'll add to it myself as well.
Yeah, I know we've been getting a lot of questions recently because we've been pumping out a lot of content recently.
Yes.
This background right here, it's our studio, which is our brand new studio at the AGM Marketing headquarters.
Yes,
we've been so energized with this place, right?
I love it.
Well, has it been a month?
Especially a little bit more, no? I think a little bit more than a month. So, yeah, we try to get in here as much as we can, and then, like Manuel said, we're pumping out all this content, so we've been getting a lot of questions.
Granted, this dude just came back from vacation, so he just took off for a few days. Where'd you go, to Mexico?
Do I have a little bit of a tan?
You look like you got some sun, man.
Yeah, I went to Cancun.
Was it nice?
It was nice. The beach where I was, actually, I was a little bit sad, man, because I've been there many years ago. I think about 20 years to almost to the date. And it was crystal clear, blue waters and stuff. And this time I went, and there's a lot of seaweed on the beach. So it was not super pleasant, the beach, but we got to do a lot of activities and hang out by the pool and stuff like that. So that was fun.
I would be so upset, especially, if you don't have a beach around you.
Right.
And especially a beautiful beach like the one that we have.
Yeah, I'm coming from Clearwater, so we have beach, but...
So you went from Clearwater Beach to seaweed. Is that what you just did right now?
Crystal, or we don't have crystal clear water here, but we have nice clean water. Well, actually, right now, not so much either, man. We got the red tide going on.
yeah, but there's standards, right? Like for you, Clearwater Beach it's amazing. For people that come from Puerto Rico, they're like...
Exactly.
The other day I had the family come over here and some of our Natural Slim staff, and I said, you guys want to go to the beach? And they look at me like, what's wrong with you? Why are you even suggesting that?
Yeah.
It's like I insulted them or something. Tell me that you're going to take me to Disney World to see Mickey Mouse, not to the beach.
I still haven't been to your Puerto Rico beaches, so I want to go to that.
I've been inviting you for 15 years
It's
now,
true.
brother.
It is true.
15 years. All right. Should we talk some marketing?
Let's make it happen. For sure.
Are you into marketing? You like marketing?
Oh, just a little bit.
A little bit, right?
I did want to say, if you guys have additional questions as we go through this, just go ahead and comment, and we're going to try to get to your questions as well. But let's fire them off. We're going to do Q&A style and see if we can help you guys here. Okay, so this is going to be pretty much all questions related to content, creating content, that sort of thing. So the first one says... First question is, does being verified on Instagram really help you reach more people? What do you think?
I know, by the way, I would like to say that we did not coordinate on these questions.
No.
I don't know what your answer is going to be.
And you don't even know what the questions are going to be. I'm the one that gathered all these questions, and so I'm just putting you on the spot here, but I know that you know everything that we're talking about today. So
well, I know everything, period.
Exactly.
Just kidding.
No, but I do know that I've never even been through the verification process or anything like that, and you have. So it's a good question for you. Yeah.
So I'm not verified yet. I'm about to be though.
But we verified Dr. Berg.
We verified Dr. Berg.
That was all you.
Yeah. That was I spent easily, and Dr. Berg with a big following.
Right.
Dr. Berg had been positioned as an authority for a long time, and they denied the verification on Instagram. It's a great question, by the way. It's a very important question. They denied the verification I'm not exaggerating, at least 20 times, because you are allowed to submit a request once every 30 days.
Okay.
And inside, if you guys don't know how to do this, they just upgraded the process and they're asking more questions, and they allow you now to enter links that show that you have a certain popularity or credibility or whatever. So it's a much different process right now. The process that I did for Dr. Berg was go to Instagram profile and go to the settings and verification. And
But you got to submit like an ID, I assume, I guess?
Nope.
No? Not even.
Now,
Okay.
now you have questions that you have to answer, and then there's links that you can enter now. But for years, it was always the only thing that you had was, and I done a few people. Like I worked with celebrities.
Right.
There was Latin American celebrity that's our client for many years. Her name is Rudy Rodriguez, and she has a big following. She's about to get to 1 million on Instagram. I got her verified. And in a case like her, it was very simple. It only took me one time. How crazy is it, right? With her, I submitted her ID once. Next day, she was verified. So it tells you when you are a traditional celebrity in the traditional world and people have talked about you on media outlets and I mean, you're out there in that world, it's just automatic.
Yeah, she was on TV and
She was
soap
she was a
operas
TV
and-
superstar.
Yeah.
She was a celebrity on that world right there for real. Venezuelan actress, Miss Venezuela, Miss Mundo Venezuela. I think
Easy
it's
to
called.
verify. Should be.
Easy to verify. So she was instant like
Yeah.
that, right? With Dr. Berg, it's crazy. He's a celebrity. He has a lot of attention, but he's a social media celebrity. So they didn't accept the request for ages. Every single month, they didn't. It's very simple. Went to settings, Instagram verification, submitted his ID, answered his known name. How is he known? And his full name. And then wait to hear back. And finally, one time, I think about, what was it, 6 months ago already? 9 months?
About 9, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, so we just got the verification. And there's no email. There's no response.
You just see the blue check mark?
Yeah,
All
I
of a
just saw the
sudden?
blue check mark. They didn't any of my previous 20 attempts. I got no responses. All right, they literally just didn't give me the blue check. And then this last one, I woke up one day and I checked the account and he had the blue check.
Now, does it actually help you reach more people? What do you think about that?
1,000%.
Yeah, I agree.
It's especially because of how serious and how integral the process is. Meaning, I don't even think that word makes sense here. Integral. It's like, isn't that like some kind of wheat, right? Danta says it's a whole, right? There's integrity in the process. That's what I meant to say, right? Like Instagram is not compromising. They really aren't compromising.
Right.
And most social media platforms are not compromising. If you don't
It has
have,
to be legit. Like,
you gotta be legit.
Right.
If you don't have attention on traditional platforms, if you don't have people talking about you, if you yourself are the only one talking about yourself, like in my case, right? I talk about myself all the time. Many people don't talk about me. And because of that, I don't get verified. Now, I really think that I'm close to getting verified, just so you
I think
guys
so
know.
too.
I think it's going to be a matter of a month or two before I get that blue check mark. It's August 6th right now. 2021. We'll see when that happens. I will get, you know why? Because I don't give up, Jorge. I don't give up.
I mean, 20 times. I don't know how many
What is
people
the
would
biggest-
just keep going and keep going and keep trying, but that's what it takes.
What's the biggest lesson I ever showed you in your life?
Figure it out.
I've shown you a lot.
Figure it out.
Tell them the story about that. You
Which-
tell them. I'm the one that blasts you.
I mean, man, there's which story? Because it's like throughout the years, it's the same message, different stories, same message, and it can't be done. I already checked. Manuel, I tried. I checked.
That's the story. That's
yeah,
the
but
one
that's
I'm
been
talking
more than
about.
once. That's the thing.
I remember in our first ever office many years ago that you kept on telling me that it couldn't be done, that you already had looked into it. And I basically just got you out of the chair, sat down, and figured it out myself.
Right.
And got it done and said, I told you.
There's
it's all
always a
about-
way.
There's always a way.
There's always.
There's always a way. And every time that he told me that it couldn't be done, I just went in there and I figured it out.
They don't have that feature. It's not available. It can't be done.
FIO.
So we find another software, find some other way to do it. But yeah, you're right. There's always a way. Figure it out.
So the point is, like on the Instagram verification process, which is a great question, the very important one, it's about persisting on a given course and continuing to try, like I did with Dr. Berg for as many times as necessary until you get that approval. And once you get it, it really does make you stand out. And when people look at that verification, they do immediately feel more trust over you. If it's you as a brand or if it's you as a personal brand, you immediately have a new positioning with the world out there. So it's really valuable.
Yeah, it's like instant credibility, instant social proof, we also call it. So cool. Now, what is more important when it comes to content? Is it quality or quantity?
I think we're on the same page on most of these questions. Otherwise, we wouldn't be working well together.
Exactly.
We do pretty well together. So you want to go and take this one?
Okay, so I think that well, first let me say, I used to not put out any content at all ever. And Manuel pretty much forced me into doing this. And, at the beginning, I'm like, no, I got to be ready. I got to have this and I got to have the right camera or whatever, right? It was just all about quality, and I would just put out very little content. And the moment I just started just putting out more and more quantity and started seeing better results, this answered the question for me. So for me, it's more quantity than quality, especially at the very beginning. There's a couple different reasons for this. I think I got this also from your dad in one of the episodes that you guys did, a Facebook Live years ago, probably 2017, I think it was.
That was a great video.
It's on the page for a YouTube channel. It should be on there too if you guys want to go back and check that out, or we'll put a link. But
I think the video is called Never Before Seen Footage of My Father, Frank Suarez.
Okay.
If you guys search for that title, you will be able to see that.
There was an interview with him about just him putting out tips and tricks about putting out content, and he's got thousands of videos on his YouTube channel. So
2,400.
There you go. So quantity for sure. For me, that like I was saying, one of the things that will happen is you find your voice, you get a little bit more comfortable, and then you start to get better and better. And not only that, it just takes so much to penetrate through all the social media noise that's out there. So you got to put out a lot of quantity and forget about quality at first.
That's right. By the way, thank you for joining. If you're just joining us, you are here with the Coach Jorge, which, by the way, he's on TikTok live right now.
We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook.
That's right.
Live everywhere.
We're trying to be omnipresent and walk the talk over here. So thank you very much. We're talking marketing, guys. And again, if you're joining us on the podcast, we appreciate that very, very much. Also, Facebook Marketing Ninja is the name of the podcast. I'll add something to what Jorge said on the quantity of content. I believe that quality has become more important now. And the reason being that there's more competition and more people actually providing quantity of content with quality. And because that's happening right now, you need to increase your quality, because the game changer, the difference between somebody trusting another brand over you might end up being the quality of their content. So I used to be a big fan of just doing quantity and just putting your head down and doing that. But right now I'm really focused on quality. As you can see, I'm not going to come and tell you guys that quality is not important. I've invested a lot of energy, also known as money, to make this place look high quality. We have high quality audio, high quality lighting. We have expensive whiteboards and electronics, and we are a marketing company. And it's important because if I just do content in my basement in pajamas and without looking like I look like a decent human being, like I am a decent human being, people don't tend to pay the same amount of attention. And it's important. They do judge you by the way you look, by the way your business looks, and by the way your brand overall they perceive it as. That's why we invested a lot of energy on this building.
Right.
Because this building over here that we're at, AGM Marketing headquarters, it was very, very expensive to create. But there's a reason why we put so much energy into it, because people are going to walk in here and feel trust. When you have quality of content, people trust you more.
100%.
There's a lot of people out there that are fakers, that they don't walk the talk themselves. We differentiate ourselves because we're walking that talk all day long. And we do things and we implement things and we do strategies, and then we come and talk to you guys about it.
And you don't even need like this fancy, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, whatever camera. Like there's some high quality content that I've seen on TikTok, especially because I hang out there a lot now. And people, making content with their iPhones, like super high quality stuff.
iPhone 12 is insane.
Oh, I know.
The camera is like off the charts.
Yeah.
I mean, you make great content with your daughter.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that I've seen is like...
Yeah, when I was on vacation last week or whatever, right? We had a couple different phones and everybody was taking pictures and then I show them my phone and they're like, no, forget it. Like, we're just using your phone from now on. So
the same thing happens with me. Like
Yeah.
in Gabby, my wife, we have 4 kids and she hires, she goes all out with the parties that she does for the kids. And then she hires a photographer and I end up doing better pictures than the photographer. And I didn't get paid. I work for free.
You paid for it.
But my pictures are way better.
Yeah.
And if you work on that skill, it's incredible because it just shows us, Jorge, that it's not about the tool. It's about the person playing with that tool.
Right.
It's such a big lesson. It's like, it's the basketball, right? It's the same basketball. LeBron James dominates with it and then you suck at it, right? You go to my home and I beat you up.
All right.
I did.
We need a rematch of that. We need a rematch.
You and your brother
I have not
against-
even played in years, and you've been practicing with your son for a while now, so we need a rematch.
I want to make it clear that he is 40 years old, and my son is 14. 14 years old.
I was taking it easy on him.
We beat him up.
How am I supposed to beat up on my 14-year-old nephew?
Not only that, he was dragging himself around for days. All
That's
right?
true. It took me out.
That's
took me
a fact.
out for
It
like
was
a week.
2-on-2, we totally dominated them, and these guys were out of oxygen. The moral of the story is that it's the value of a tool is in the hands of the person using that tool.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is. And I got an iPhone 12 over here. If I don't know how to use it, it's worthless. You're going to take low quality pictures, low quality videos. How did you improve that quality? It's called practice. Practice.
That's what I've been
learning,
doing.
Adjusting.
With basketball.
You're practicing basketball?
And I'm coming for you guys.
We're doing this. We're making it happen.
All right, let's go to the next one, which is actually pretty related, the question is, does video quality or audio quality matter more? And that's kind of a hard question. Yeah, it's kind of a good one. I would say that audio actually is better. You can have a great video, but if it sounds like, super echoey or very far away and, just the audio is not very clear, the message won't even come through. So I would say that, get a good maybe lapel mic even or something like that. Have you seen on TikTok, I see that a lot, those videos with the tiny little microphones like that. You just plug into your phone. It's like tiny little, looks funny. It's like a little microphone. But anyways, makes the sound so much better. So,
well, my dad, for several years, he was touring around the world, and he had a $20 Amazon lapel microphone. You guys want to check that out? And he would use it to connect to his cell phone. And when there was a lot of noise around him or people around, that's very important to note, because if you're using a phone in this environment, we have a soundproof environment right now. The audio quality is going to be top notch. But if you're in an open air environment and if you have people around, that quality will dramatically go down. People will not be able to understand fully what you're saying.
Yeah.
My dad had a little $20 microphone. I'm not exaggerating. I'm telling you, it is $20, and it will have a long cable, 6 feet in length, and he would plug that into the cell phone, and then somebody would record him, and he would record great content. If you guys check him out right now,
way better, yeah.
Obviously, my dad passed this year, but we, if you guys are here, you probably know that story already. We are still using his content because his legacy is really powerful, and he's helping a lot of people with his content. A lot of those videos were filmed with his phone vertically with a $20 microphone. The one thing that I'd like to add about that particular question is I've had the pleasure of working with a lot of great people over the years, a lot of brilliant minds and a lot of great artists. The greatest of them all, the most incredible that I've had the pleasure of working with artist-wise, his name is 𝗟𝗘𝗥𝗡, and he actually is number 5 on the list of most Grammy wins by an artist all time. He has
crazy.
more Grammys than Beyonce.
Jesus.
If you don't know who I'm talking about, he passed also this year. It's been a tough year, man. So many incredible people have passed. It's been one of those years that puts a lot of things into perspective.
Right.
At least for me, it's flipped my world upside down. The point that I'm saying this is because 𝗟𝗘𝗥𝗡 was one of the greatest musicians that the world has ever had. Piano player, compositor. You hear him play, and he's pretty much not human. Incredible. I used to spend many days in his life and in his house. Where we were strategizing on marketing campaigns and other things that we wanted to get going to spread his message far and wide. And one of the things that he would tell me, I actually had him upgrade to an iPhone 11. And this was at some point last year. He passed away early in January. And he had great equipment. You can imagine, all right? 26 Grammy awards.
Yeah.
Incredible. And great equipment, a lot of systems in the house, very fancy stuff. And he would connect his iPhone 11, which I got him to upgrade because he had an iPhone 6. And I said, Jake, this is important. Social media, we're going to need to get you more on Facebook Live, do all those things. We're going to get you upgraded. And we got him to an iPhone 11. And this guy would pick up sound problems that nobody else in the world would, because that's one of the superpowers of people like that. We would do a whole recording and everybody would be like, oh my God, that was amazing. Check, oh my God. And he'll be like, no, there was something off over here. And we're like, what?
Yeah, I remember.
It was incredible, crazy. Right? So he would record content with the iPhone 11 and he would set up on his piano. He would put the iPhone 11 on a stand and we would go live on Facebook. And it was one of the things that I'm telling you, I get goosebumps because I had the pleasure, the honor of working and seeing that happen in front of me and having this master play the piano in front of me. It was something spiritual. And when he was done with this session, he looked at me and he said, Manuel, if Steve Jobs was around here today, he would be so impressed with the quality of the audio in his microphones. I simply cannot believe that they have done this particular product. It's amazing. He would not use a lapel. He would not want to connect other systems. He would not want to do anything else. His iPhone 11 was more than enough for a 26 Grammy award-winning artist to record Facebook Live and document content and do all those things. He didn't need anything else for these broadcasting to the world. Now, when he was doing concerts, which we did a lot of concerts, we did online last year. We went through an incredible experience of doing a live concert during COVID for the first time ever. And it was a live streamed concert and it was incredible. That's a different deal because now we have a lot of equipment and a lot of devices and quality of sound like the one that...
It was not just him, right? It was like other people too, or no?
No, he did a stream by himself.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a stream by himself. But we had it was a whole experience because he had the piano and he had the drums and he had like he was on a whole studio of music, right? The point is that if 𝗟𝗘𝗥𝗡, that won 26 Grammys in his life and had a level of quality that does not exist on this planet, says the iPhone 11 was good enough for him, it's good enough for you. All right? Because these devices have gotten better.
And if you are an Android, too bad. I feel sorry for you. No.
Well, you know, I've never been
Switch
an Android. That's going to start a battle, man.
I know.
You got to watch out because this is controversial. This is like Biden and Trump type of thing.
Maybe I did that on purpose for the algorithm. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
I'd like to, full disclosure, this is not a political show. We're here to educate you and provide you value in the subject of marketing and hopefully entertain you a little bit along the way. Who you decide to go to is your decision, Android or iPhones. Now, that being said, I have heard from people that use Androids that there's really good quality stuff there going on too, right? So the point is that technology is at a point
for sure
that you can produce high quality content with this.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. All right, let's get to the next one. How do you stay or get motivated to keep going and making more content, especially when people are mean to you on social media?
I just got a message yesterday, and I could have cried all night long about it. I wonder if you can zoom in on it. I'm going to try to find it. All right. It's the first thing. And I'll share with you guys.
Well, while you find that, let me say what I went through, what I went through. And I actually did not make I didn't want to make content at all at the beginning because of that. Just, I think everybody goes through that, especially if you are kind of like on the introverted side and you're like, oh my God, what are people going to say? What are they going to think? I don't want to hear these, negative comments and things like that. So you lose your motivation because I think for a lot of us, we're trying to put out content to help. And then when you kind of come across this, then you're like, whoa, I'm just trying to be helpful. And so for me, I would say, how do you get motivated and stay motivated? I mean, you just have to kind of, get past it, push past it, ignore it, learn to laugh about it type of thing or whatever, and keep pushing forward.
Look at me, laugh about it, right? Laugh about it. I got this message. You want to try to zoom in? All right, on this one? Let's see if Dante could get this close up. All right? That's pretty much it, right? You can't really read it though, right? Let's see. Let me get it close. Let's see if it focuses for a second. This was very nice. This guy right here. And it says, sir, you need to lose some weight. All right? It says, sir, you should reduce. Actually, the word that he used, you want to go back a little bit on that one? He said, sir, you should reduce weight. And the guy has been following me for a while. All right. He might be watching this thing right here. And, all right. Thank you for your advice. I mean, I guess I'm 40 years old and COVID has not been helpful. I used to travel a lot and do a lot more activity. But, it is what it is. It's part of the world that you live in, and you got to be willing to go for that. I mean...
But would you laugh about that at the beginning? Would it bother you? Because I think that's another thing. Like, once you do it for a while, you're like, nothing really bothers you anymore, right?
I think it's complete BS. Anybody that tells you that it doesn't get to you somehow sometimes.
But still now, or more like at the beginning?
I don't know. Maybe I am going to lose some weight, and I'm going to thank this guy later for it, right?
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
So, but anyways, it's like
I'm not gonna say that.
And that
it
one is
never
not
gets
bad.
To you. Like, I think it still gets to me when I hear some of these comments as well. But I think it gets you way less, right? Like you just learn to have thicker skin. I think
thicker skin is a key. That thing, because you got to be willing to go for that process. It's a part of it. You're doing this with a purpose. You are getting on content. Like if you look at my stuff, man. Yesterday, I just did a post yesterday. And because this is a post that I did, I got inspired last night, I think. Was it last night or 2 nights ago? And if you look at my Instagram, all right, so I got over 3,000 posts already on my Instagram profile, all right? 3,000 publications have been done on my Instagram profile. That's a lot. Guys, just think about it, right? Just stop right now and count to 3,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not going to happen, right? We're not going to finish in a while. It's a lot of publications. And these are Instagram TV videos, Instagram feed. And I've been doing posts, and it's been intense for many, many years. And it's inevitable. Why? There's a purpose. Now, at the same time, there's some magical things that have happened with my enormous amount of publications. We have an organization now, Jorge. Do you realize that we have 90 full-time staff members working at AGM Marketing?
It's hard to let that sink in sometimes.
I have 250 full-time staff members working at Natural Slim. We're going to do...
And you just yesterday, you're like, I need 150 more.
We need more. We're going to do $45 million in revenue in the USA alone only. We've been expanding like crazy. So...
Yeah, we have a hiring problem.
You keep on going.
Yeah.
Right? You keep on going. That's just the way it is.
I agree. I agree.
Are you getting haters yourself?
Yes, I definitely get some hating comments once in a while or skeptical comments and things like that. But
I think it's a good sign. They say it's a good sign.
They say.
You don't get any haters. You're not really helping anybody yet.
Yeah.
I might have just made up that line, but
it's inevitable, I think. So push past it. Which actually the next question was what you just said is how do you deal with haters? So I think we already covered that one.
You delete them though, right? You block them.
That's a good question. Yeah, that's a good point. How do you deal with them in that sense? We do. Facebook has a filter. Actually, YouTube, pretty much. I think all the social media platforms probably have a filter I know for sure Facebook and YouTube, where you can add in certain words that if anybody comments that word, they're automatically blocked, or the comment is hidden. So that's one thing. I mean, another thing is
Is it called Profanity Filters?
On the Facebook page, it's called Profanity Filters. On the YouTube channel, in your settings, I think you go to your default settings, and it's under comments.
Let me see if I find some haters today on our Facebook Live.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see. It happens. I mean, I get excited. You guys want to hate? Go ahead and post it there. I'll share with everybody. I'll even tag you. Maybe you can grow some followers yourself.
There you go. Another thing is, like, if they're calling you out, or, they're very skeptical about something or whatever, then, I mean, you don't have to respond to everybody either. But, like, hey, if you have something that you can use to prove them wrong or whatever, then if you want to do that, fine. I'm just saying, like, sometimes if you don't answer them, what do you think about that? If you don't answer them, sometimes it could look worse for you. It's like, oh, you're not even, acknowledging what this guy is saying or accusing you of or whatever. So sometimes a lot of times I respond to them.
It depends. I like to fight.
Yeah.
I've always gotten in trouble my whole life. It
does depend on your personality.
I'm not too far from that myself. In my case, I like to, have arguments, and that's the way it is, and defend myself. I like to defend myself. All right. So sometimes I enjoy, going in there. Actually, the one that said that I had to lose weight, I said, I appreciate that. Thanks, man. it was actually a bad angle. I think it's Dante's fault. I'm going to blame Dante because the camera was kind of looking up, and, it's, the first thing that it stares into is your belly. So
yeah.
It doesn't really look well, but it depends on it. If it's a complete, this is the thing that I've learned about haters. This is an important lesson. Dr. Berg has haters. Obviously, everybody has haters. We have a campaign, which is a No More About Drugs. There's haters against that. There's controversial subjects. We have a product that promotes Donald Trump products. It's a client of ours. There's haters.
Oh, yeah.
Donald Trump, right? We go for that. So there's haters of all kinds. Again, we're not political here. Just to be clear, we're a marketing agency. We help people sell more products.
If you got Biden stuff to sell, come to us.
If you have Biden stuff to sell, we'll sell it for you. I promise you, we will not discriminate. All right,
Yeah.
We will definitely take you in. What did Trump call him? Sleepy Joe. Anyways, the point is that what I have learned about haters is that they do not back down. I have never in my entire social media marketing life, which is now about a decade long, ever seen a hater come back and tell you, oh, you got a point there.
That's true.
Oh, you got something going. You're right. You know what? I'm going to stop hating. No, they're always going to have something to say. No matter what, they're always going to have something to say. Once a hater, always a hater. People don't suddenly become lovers. It's just the way it is. So it depends. Are you like me and you want to fight? Because what I do sometimes is I fight, and then I block them and ban them, and I feel great about it. You're gone. Or do you want to just skip it and delete it and ban them and not even try to get on it? The fact of the matter is that no matter what, whether you fight it or not, this hater is not going to stop hating. And he's going to keep on replying and prove his point no matter what you do or say.
At least that's a silent hater. I mean, a vocal hater, because there's silent haters too, and they're not saying anything. But only thing you can do is keep posting, keep being successful and thriving and flourishing and whatever, and you actually will turn some of those silent haters into your biggest fans too. So
use it as oxygen.
Yes.
Use it as fuel. And all these guys that we've known, Grant Cardone, people that we've accumulated, we followed over the years, Gary Vaynerchuk, they always say, just use this as energy. All these letdowns, all these haters, all these people that close doors on you, that's just a motivation. I've had a lot of people close doors on me along the way. I've had a lot of people that open doors on me. The ones that close them, it just drives me, man. It drives me and motivates me. And if you have that attitude, you're a winner.
Cool. So as you guys know, some social media platforms let you have a personal account and a business account. And some of those, both of those have like a pros and cons to it. So the question is, should we separate our personal account from our professional account? And which one do you use to post your content? I'll let you handle that one because you've already gone through both.
If you have a business, you need to use your business platforms. On Instagram, for example, there are 3 types of accounts that you can have right now. This can change in the future. Currently, you can have a personal Instagram profile. You can have a business, also called professional profile, or you can have a creator profile. And they're all different. And the only one that really works for social media marketing is the business professional one. Why? Well, here's an example. Damon John, when we started working with the shark, People's Shark, Damon John from Shark Tank, he had a creator Instagram account, which it was logical for him to have that because he's a creator, he's an artist, he's a content creator, he's so good at what he does, and he's a celebrity. And they have him set up as a creator account. Here's the problem. You're not allowed to create audiences of people engaging with your Instagram profile. So that is a major, major barrier to your social media marketing. Damon John has products to sell. He has something called Damon On Demand.
And if you're not running ads right now, at some point, you probably will. If you're trying to sell something, you're going to have to run ads at some point.
You want to build audiences. That's the way it is. Like if somebody watches a video of yours on Instagram, you have a full 365 days to continue to string a line with that person, retarget them, put another message in front of them. If you have a personal account, you don't have that line. Whoever watches your video, it's over. And the same thing is on Facebook. The same thing is any place.
Now, on the flip side, with the personal account, you probably get more organic reach, no?
You get more organic reach.
So...
Not probably. You get more organic reach.
You're right.
Yeah, because Instagram automatically, and also the same thing with Facebook, they automatically, on the algorithm, they assign more importance to friends and family connections, personal connections they do to brands. With brands, they want you to pay in order to get distribution to larger amount of people. So that's a great point right there that you got to keep in mind. If you want to just get attention, like for example, on my Facebook profile, I have a personal profile that I've had since Facebook became a thing, and I created an account. I think it was maybe 2008, 2009, something like that. So I opened an account back then, and I have a profile, and it's a maxed out profile. I got the limit of Facebook friends that I could have on it, which is 5,000, and then you have followers on it, but it's not a business. I cannot build audiences. I cannot retarget them or anything. But generally, when I post something like a graphic or a video, it always gets more attention on my profile than on my Facebook page still today. But down the road, as we keep on growing, that's going to flip into the Facebook page being bigger because it keeps on accumulating audiences in it along the way.
And what's the best place that is recommended to post for organic reach, organic content, or organic posting, and to get the best reach for your organic posts? For me, I would say TikTok. I have my let me show everybody over here. So I got
TikTok.
I got some people over here on TikTok live, and I've had a lot of.
He's blocking me. He just doesn't want. I'm just more good looking than him, so he wants to make sure that I stay away from the camera, so I don't bring down his value on TikTok. Because I don't have any value on TikTok, he does.
I mean, I've had decent success on TikTok so far, and I have like more than 20,000 followers, so 21,000 I think, or something like that. So I got really good organic reach on TikTok. My suggestion is go to TikTok if you're gonna focus on organic posting for now, or I know some people do well on LinkedIn. I don't do that well on LinkedIn. I've tried to break the code, break the algorithm. I don't get the same reach. So I focus on my TikTok and Instagram.
Coach Jorge 1 on TikTok.
That's right.
Right?
We'll follow.
Well, how about this idea? Why don't you stop being lazy and go everywhere?
That's okay. That's another solution.
Some places you reach more people. Some places you reach less.
Yeah.
But you are omnipresent.
Exactly. And even if you get a little bit out of, these other platforms, then you're still getting a little something. But I mean, my question was like, what's the best one if you're just going to do organic? So I would suggest TikTok.
I was having a strategy session the other day with, it was so funny. So funny. I almost started laughing, but I kept my composure and I didn't make the person feel bad. But I'm having a strategy session, which people pay a lot of money for. Sometimes we run contests and people can do a one-on-one with me. The point is that this person doesn't have a social media following, and then she tells me, which platform should I focus on? I know, and I said, look, you should focus on everywhere. Like, I want you guys to understand something. We are living on a very unique era in this world in which you have the ability to send a message across the entire world of social media and the internet. And you don't have to get into a contract with a media organization. You don't have to pay them any money. It's free. My grandfather would be like telling me, dude, you need to get all over it. I didn't have my grandpa, if he wanted to get a message out, flyers, radio ads, television ads, magazines, billboards. Guys, it was expensive. All right. If you're starting a business, how incredible is it if you have a vision or a particular product that you want to get out into the world, even though nobody's buying it yet, but you want to get out into the world with it? How cool is it that as long as you have a cell phone device and an internet connection, you can press a few buttons and go out to the world? So this person tells me, Manuel, but I don't think the best strategy is to post everywhere. Elon Musk is on Twitter only. And I said, well, wait a second. For some reason, do you feel that you are comparable to the richest man on the world? Do you feel that you can just post on Twitter and be like Elon Musk and you're going to be able to take off? Guys, Elon Musk are unicorns in this planet. If he wanted to put on his content on one single placement, he's still going to go viral.
Yeah.
He's the richest man in the world.
Every tweet goes viral.
He's the founder of Tesla. All right? So please do not compare yourself to these guys. If you are just like me, a regular human being trying to conquer the marketing world, you got to take advantage of every single opportunity that you have out there, which is pretty much every single platform that allows you to send a message to the world without you having to give them any money, even though you don't have a lot of attention on it. You do it because you really want to grow your business.
So at the bare minimum, you're saying like you can put out one piece of content and then just download it and post it across everywhere else. At the bare minimum, every platform usually has their own, is it vertical, is it horizontal, or their own style and their own whatever, right? But at the bare minimum, you could do that.
That's right.
And just, be everywhere at the same time.
You can be everywhere at the same time. I can tell you right now, our focus on some of these guys, for example, Dr. Berg, he creates content for YouTube, period.
That's true.
Over the years, I got him to start recording himself vertically on the phone and giving me extra content, which is very useful. But he is YouTube focused. And from YouTube, we turn it into 1 million pieces. The same thing that my dad did. He created content for YouTube and then we spread it everywhere. So here's a perfect example of this. Those of you guys that are on TikTok, which I know you can't see me because there's a big fat microphone in the way. But you guys that are here on TikTok, if you go and check out Dr. Berg's Instagram channel, he doesn't create any, not Instagram, TikTok. He doesn't create any content for TikTok. He just created content for YouTube. And what we do is that we split it into several parts and he has taken off. In a matter of 2.5 months since we created the TikTok profile, I'm a big fan of the platform right now because it allows you to grow organically like no other platform does at this point. Dr. Berg went from 0 to 350, almost 400,000 followers in 2.5 months. That's as overnight as it gets. My dad's content, he passed away in February. We created his TikTok account because we want to get his legacy out into the world. It already has almost 600,000 followers already.
And the same thing, right? You just basically took his YouTube videos and made them into vertical content, cut them up, and then posted them on there.
That's right.
If the content is good, people are going to love it, and they're going to consume it, they're going to comment, they're going to, share, etc. And that's how you take off.
Yeah, that one is called Metabolismo TV. And then we have another one called Natural Slim, which is for a brand that we manage here in the U.S., and we're in 7 countries at this point, but the biggest part of the Natural Slim brand is the United States and the Latin public over here. That one went from 0 to also 400,000 in a matter of like 3 months.
Wow.
So, and it's providing value, it's educating, it's people are engaging, we're finding new audiences because the TikTok demographic it's a different demographic in general, it's a younger demographic, but there's a big audience. The older demographic is flooding the platform right now. So
that's true.
You want to get organic reach, you want to get free traffic.
Not just teenagers anymore. Ain't that right?
Yep. Isn't that right? Yeah. You want to get free traffic? Yeah, TikTok is the place to go right now, but you want to be everywhere.
For sure. All right. Next question is how do I get more people to comment on my posts and watch more of my videos?
You pay them money. You pay them.
You just pay for it.
Correct. You ask people to comment and you bribe them or something. Just kidding.
There's I would say 3 ways. Obviously, organically, there's paid ads, and then there's something called what do you call that? Growth hacking.
Growth hacking.
That Manuel has a bunch of good examples and ideas on that. So I'll let you talk about that. But on the organic side of things, I mean, you want to. You'd be surprised. There's so many videos out there where it doesn't have a call to action. It doesn't tell people to like, comment, and share. Which, by the way, you guys watching right now, go ahead and like, comment, and share this. Subscribe to the channel,
please,
and help us grow and reach more people with this content.
I'll send you a Venmo. Just give me your handle.
That's the second way to grow.
Cash App.
That's the second way to get more people to comment and like your videos. But for real though, you can do paid ads if you want to do that. But just if you're not doing paid ads, definitely should have a call to action. You don't even have to say like and comment. I mean, you just have to ask a question. It could be at the very beginning, or it could be, towards the end, and just get people to engage and build a community with your content.
Yeah, ask people questions. Ask them to comment. Let them know. Ask them to let you know their thoughts on the subject, right?
And do you have any ideas on the growth hacking that you've done?
Well, we use a platform called ManyChat, ManyChat. And if you guys want to check that out, manychat.com. If you guys want to pay us a coffee, invite me and Coach over here for a coffee, you can go to manuelsuarez.com/ManyChat. And maybe one of the guys in the Facebook Live can put the link over there, but that's an affiliate link for us. It's my favorite lead generation platform. It's my favorite growth hacking platform. It still is today. I've been using it for over 3 years now, I believe. And we at AGM here, we won the award last year for what they call top performing agency. Mm-hmm. So we are at the top of the food chain when it comes to agencies for ManyChat. It is a platform that allows you to connect Facebook Messenger, Instagram direct messages, SMS, emails, and even WhatsApp. And you can have a hub in which you can nurture people and provide value. One of the tools that they use is called the Comment Growth Tool. So you can create both on Instagram and Facebook. You can create a post or you can create an ad on the platform. So this is for both organic or paid. And once you're in ManyChat and you connect the channels correctly, which is not complicated to do, if you guys have no clue what I'm talking about, please check out the videos. There's free content, free education on the subject. There's a lot of resources on it, so it's up to you to really take advantage of them. But you can connect something called the Comment Growth Tool that allows you to, for example, if I do a post and I say, hey, I'm giving away a free strategy session, and here's a picture of me with the microphone talking to somebody else and giving that value. And I could just say something, comment below and let me know what your business is and what you need help with. And that way you invite people to comment and not only just say one word, because the algorithm on Facebook wants to reward you for people that are really engaging. And one word is not enough. They like to see 4 words or more being written on a comment. And that shows that there's a real communication coming into the channel. And
so basically don't tell them to, hey, just comment the word Manuel.
Correct.
Or comment the word contest.
That's the way we did it originally.
Right.
Way back when.
But we learned it's not working anymore. Right?
Well, it was working.
No, well, anymore, I'm saying.
Correct. We would say something like, comment the word keto for Dr. Berg. Mm-hmm. And it went super viral. But then Facebook picked up on that. People were like clickbaiting or comment baiting. And I don't think that's even a word, right? Comment baiting?
No.
Yeah, I just made that one up. But it makes sense, though, right?
Yeah. I got what you were saying.
Yeah. So we made people comment. We realized later on that Facebook adjusted the algorithm. It's the same with Instagram. They want to see more long comments. So you can make a post like that, simple picture, copy that says something like, interested in getting a free strategy session worth $10,000 an hour? Just comment below. Tell me what your business is, and I will reach out to you directly on Messenger or on Instagram DM and give you more details about how to opt in to be a part of this strategy session that I'm giving away. And when somebody comments, the ManyChat system, which has connected with Facebook Messenger and Instagram DM, is going to send them a message. And you can program whatever that message is going to be and get that lead into your world, get that identity that you can now nurture. That's growth hacking.
And then once you get that lead in there and you're growing your list, every time you put out some content, share it and use that to distribute your content.
You should Venmo me for that tip, actually.
That's right. What's your Venmo?
I don't have a Venmo account, actually. I never use Venmo. You?
No, never.
I was always Cash App.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. AGM Marketing is our username if you want to send us some money just because you feel that you owe us money. I'm just kidding. Don't send us any money. We're okay. We do pretty well over here.
This one's on us. It's free. All right. So the next question is, I think we kind of touched on this, but the next question is TikTok versus Facebook versus YouTube. I'm sorry, TikTok versus Reels. So that's Instagram versus YouTube Shorts.
Oh my God.
So it's right now, I think it's the battle of the vertical content and short form vertical content. Cause I would throw into the question is Pinterest stories are also pretty hot right now. So which one is
What's
best?
What's Pinterest?
What is Pinterest?
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with it. He's a Pinterest guy over here.
It's probably like the third largest search engine. If you don't know, it is. It's Google, YouTube, probably Amazon, I would say. So then Pinterest after that.
I got an email from Pinterest the other day. I know you guys somebody handles my Pinterest, which I find it fascinating. I never logged in. Omnipresent, right? It's like leveraging your team.
We just leverage the same content. We're sharing it to Pinterest.
I got an email from Pinterest saying something like, "Oh, you got so many views of your content." And I was like, "What?"
It's crazy.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
It's fire right
this
now.
This one. Can you zoom in on this one? Dante? Put him down the spot over here. It says your ideas have been seen 50,000 times on Pinterest. I'm like, "What? They have been seen 15,000 times?" Oh my God. It's me and Damon John, and then me and Coach Jorge over here. That's cool, right? So anyways, free traffic, right?
So to your point where you were saying before, it's like you have to be everywhere. If you just posted that on TikTok, then you would be missing out on all those eyeballs on your content. And you never know what's going to take off. So Pinterest stories for sure. I mean, it's hard to pick one. It really is.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
YouTube Shorts are on fire right now.
I think they're all on fire.
Well,
I mean, the Reels are on fire.
The Reels, yes, that's right.
You know?
That's right.
TikTok is on fire. I mean, TikTok it's organic reach, I'm telling you, TikTok for sure. But you're right. I don't know. The YouTube Shorts are on fire.
I know I'm a little bit more into the YouTube Shorts side of things right now because I'm managing it more.
Right.
I know you're seeing the Reels side of things. This last couple of weeks, I've been diving deep into the YouTube Shorts thing. And 2 days ago, I got an email from YouTube stating that they're creating a fund for creators. Did you see that one?
Yes.
I shared it with you, right?
Well, I saw a very similar one from Facebook.
I think it was Ollie that shared it with us.
They're paying people to go live on Instagram.
The YouTube one, they launched a $10 million fund.
Crazy.
And the email states that you don't have to apply. You don't have to do anything. Everybody is qualified, and they're going to be assigning money to creators based on engagement. Like the more engagement your content gets on YouTube Shorts, the more money they're going to deposit on your revenue account. Wow. YouTube revenue. So for example, my dad's YouTube Shorts, they have exploded. They have taken off.
I believe it.
We're using the content that I told you guys about earlier. Whoever was here earlier on the particular session. My dad had his phone and a $20 microphone, and he recorded vertical content, and we're using those pieces of content on the YouTube Shorts format, and they're taking off. We just had one posted 2 weeks ago, 700,000 views, 50,000 views, 200,000 views, 400,000 views, 100,000 views, and this is more than the regular, in some cases, YouTube videos are getting. It's on fire right now.
I don't get to post a lot of content like longer form on my YouTube channel, and I take a lot of my TikToks and just put them over here on YouTube as shorts, and that's what has been getting me subscribers because I do post kind of regularly on TikTok, not every day like I would like to, but so I take that same content, put it on YouTube Shorts, and it's been getting me subscribers too. So
the good news is that
gotta do it.
The YouTube Shorts, the Reels, and the TikTok, you can use the same content, correct?
Yeah.
You know,
except for no, actually yes, Reels now updated to 60 seconds. It used to be only 30. YouTube Shorts is 60 seconds. TikTok has come out with 3-minute videos now.
They're 3-minute videos.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they're allowing up to 3 minutes now.
Is that official for everybody?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow, that's a
I
big
think
deal.
So. Yeah.
I did hear that the Reels, not everybody has 60 seconds. I just heard that yesterday.
Okay, well there you go.
So some people have it enabled.
So it's rolling out.
So it seems to be rolling out right now.
Okay.
Right. So just if you guys try it out and you don't get access to it, it's because it's still being rolled out. All right?
I like to create a lot of 15 or 20-second videos. So my videos can be pretty much posted everywhere. I don't have that restriction. So
something that I'll just throw in there here right now, guys. If you're wondering why the heck are we talking about so much of this content, social media content, and posting on these platforms, because the name of the game is attention. That's the name of the game. Why did I create a company called AGM? Yesterday, I had somebody tell me they got the invites for the grand opening, which is happening next week. What does AGM stand for? Sometimes people don't know. And my wife has been a big fan herself of telling me, you need to just not use AGM as much. Make sure that people know the entire name of the company. Attention Grabbing Media. That's the name of our company. I did not call it Suarez Agency, Suarez Rodriguez Agency. That name sucks. I said, we're going to call it what the game is about. And the game is about attention. We need to grab attention. So if you guys have a product, a service that you want to get out into the world and you want to generate more business, if you're an artist, if you're a musician, and you need to be able to generate more income for yourself and get more opportunities, you all need the same exact thing. What's that? Attention. You figure that game out, you win. You don't have that game down, you don't know how to capture that attention on these platforms, you're not going to grow. It's as simple as that. So when we tell you guys that it's all about attention and this is what you need to do and TikTok and Reels and stories, it's because I can tell you guys the reason that we've grown so much and we have all these opportunities and clients doing well and us doing well and getting phones to ring and people buying our products and services and people joining our team, and it's because we have attention, man. Like, when are you going to get it? All you got to get is more attention and you will be able to do better in life. Even if you're single and you need a girlfriend or a boyfriend and you need to find a family, what do you need, Jorge?
Attention.
Well, you got to get out there and get attention, right?
And money? Or no?
I don't know. Money does make things a little easier. I know, because I went through that. I've had the experience of having no money.
Joking.
I know you too. Right?
Yeah.
We've gone through it the same together, right? We literally lost it all, and we know what it's like to not have anything and what it is to have. So it's a little easier when you have it, right?
Attention you need for sure. Money, optional.
But it is nice, though.
It is.
It does make things... that whole thing about money is a root of all evil, it's such BS.
Oh, that's bullshit.
It does allow us to handle problems and stay in control of our lives. It's actually an essential part of life. It really is. It's just when it gets to your head and you start doing things incorrectly in life, that's when money becomes evil.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we got to the end of the questions.
It was going to be 15 minutes, right?
Yeah. I said, hey, let's go live. Just 15, 20 minutes max.
Dante, has it been 15 minutes?
Yeah.
He's like 15 times 4 times 6 maybe.
Couple minutes to each question we'll dedicate.
Let's see if we can do.
Got any questions?
Let's say hi to some people here.
Log off.
So we got LG Lopez, we got Viridiana, Adil, Steven, we got Jules over here. We got Elisa saying Espanol. Got to work on that. We don't pay enough attention to the content in Spanish. We got to still work on that. And then Dalen said the studio looks really awesome. All right, guys. So thanks very much for being here. We're going to be wrapping it up at this point, and stay tuned. We're going to keep on working on doing this. Can you force me to do this once a week?
We are. I'm going to do it.
Okay, good. We got the studio for now, and we got to just bring it.
That's right.
All right.
See you guys next time.
See you guys on